So City on a Hill Church and Zayo, we are absolutely thrilled to see what the Lord is doing amongst you guys, that He's bringing two to become one. And we really are excited out of this. We feel that this is going to be something God is going to use powerfully to impact the nations. We love that two is better than one. They have a greater return for their work. And so we're trusting that as the Lord joins you together in the unity of the faith, that out of this is going to come a great, real move of God that will impact South Africa and the nations of the world.
That people will take notice of you. You become a city on a hill, and even nations will come and knock on your door and say, teach us the ways of the Lord. For Zayo, my bride, you're coming out of the wilderness.
I remember seeing that the eyes of the Lord, the gaze of God was turning to Gauteng, as if God wanted to say, I'm going to do something there.
Every time that I see you, that picture comes up, and I feel like the Lord is saying, there's a house on this house on the hill, and there's a window at the top of this house, and the light, there's a light shining through this window.
I saw these fishermen's wives or fisherwomen working on nets, and they were definitely not fixing the nets. The nets were in pristine condition, but they were extending them and enlarging them. And I heard a shout, it's time to ready your nets to cast out wider.
God's heart is that, and His prayer was, God, make them one. I can still do this in men and women's hearts, that they would be so submitted and honoring of one another, and there would be such real love that it doesn't matter what they have to lay down in order to come together. They're willing to do that because there's something bigger, and we're serving one King and one Lord of His church. And it wasn't only a standing next to one another, it was a giving of themselves to one another. And I saw that out of that giving there will be churches planted into Gauteng. And the beautiful thing about marriage is that you reflect Jesus better together.
I feel like you will not be able to step into whatever God has called you to step into as individual churches without one another. God is calling you to step into this together.
This is what God has put His hand on at this moment to say, right, now's the time.